Welcome to another class with me, Isabel. This class is all about the solar plexus, the area just above the navel, where we can really work with that inner fire element, also known in Sanskrit as the Manipura chakra. Just above the navel is an opportunity to work with that inner fire, activate deep core muscle strength, and fuel your inner will. So let's begin with a perfect breath to correlate with the theme of this class, Kapalabhati, where we use just the nose to pump air in the stomach. A way you can start by practicing it is sticking out your tongue and panting like a dog. And that's one option if it doesn't resonate for you in this moment now, to do it just with the nose. If you're doing it with your mouth closed and just with your nose, bring your hands onto your belly. You're drawing the belly button back towards the spine, and at the same time blowing air out through your nose. So it's on the exhale that you draw the belly button back. All together, take a deep breath in and release the breath out. And then on your inhale, we'll prepare. So inhale. Inhale the breath. Hold the breath at the top. Pull the belly button in. Squeeze sex organs and anus. And exhale the breath out. Nice, and we'll go for our second round. So this is a very invigorating, energizing breath, waking up that inner fire. Let's inhale to prepare. And exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze anus and sex organs. It's like you're squeezing to hold to go to the loo. Keeping all the breath and everything that you've just cultivated through that energizing breath in the body. Send the breath all the way up towards the crown of the head. And then exhale, release. And usually you would do this breath probably with your eyes closed. So if you want to close your eyes and take your gaze up to the space between the forehead, go ahead. Let's do our last one. Deep breath in. Inhale, squeeze anus and sex organs, holding like you're going to the loo. Closing the eyes, send the gaze up towards that space between the eyebrows. And exhale, release the breath out. And you can just release your hands onto your knees, thumb and first finger together in Gyan Mudra. And just take a few breaths to settle into the space today, bringing awareness to that space above your navel, solar plexus. Noticing any sensations from that breath. Let's bring our hands together and we will chant one Om as a way to open our class together. So let's all deep breath in and Have a really wonderful practice, everyone. So today I'm sitting on my ball. Let's leave the ball aside. Bring our legs forward and cross the legs. Let's inhale with a nice tall spine, and then as we exhale, let's fold forwards, walking the hands as far forwards as feels good for you. And in this position, if you have your fingertips on the mat like spiders, let's just take a deep breath in to lengthen the spine. And then exhale to drop the head down in line with the upper arms. And 2 more times like that. Deep breath in and release the breath out. 1 more time, deep breath in and release the breath out. And slowly walk your hands back through to center And we'll take a spinal twist, bringing the left hand to the outside of the right knee, lengthening the spine on the inhale. And as we exhale, rotating towards that right shoulder. And as you do it again, bring your awareness to your navel point, draw the belly button back towards the spine. Every inhale elevates your head, elevates your neck. And every exhale, maybe you can rotate a little bit further around the center column of the body. One more breath here, and then as we exhale, coming back to center, inhale again at the center, and then exhale over to the left. Deep breath in, exhale to rotate. 2 more times like that. And then slowly coming back through to center. Let me roll my ball out of the way. And then we can just come onto our hands and our knees, spreading the fingers nice and wide, pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. Let's inhale, arch the back, look up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, round through the spine, gaze towards the knees. Inhale again, belly drops down, lift up through your chest, and exhale, we round through the spine. Last time, breathing in, lifting up, lengthening, and exhale to round. Nice, and then let's tuck the toes under and immediately come up and into our first downward facing dog. Spreading the space between the fingers nice and wide, pedaling out through your feet, allowing one heel to release to the ground as the other heel lifts. But then let's come onto the tips of the fingers and walk the feet all the way to the back of the wrists, finding a forward fold on our mats. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, look forwards, and then exhale to fold and release. Pressing through your feet, roll your spine all the way up, and then reach your arms up towards the ceiling, palms together, look towards the thumbs. Exhale, follow the hands with the gaze, bring your hands down to your chest at your heart center. And just close your eyes and take a moment to feel the feet on the ground. Take a moment to notice how the breath is moving, maybe through the resonance of your thumb against your chest or your sternum, that solar plexus area. And maybe you want to cultivate an intention or a word or a phrase that you'd like to take with you on this short practice today. And wherever you are, you can release your hands down by the sides of your body, open your eyes, look forwards. Inhale, we reach the arms up, look to the thumbs, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look forwards, and then exhale, plant the hands, release the feet back to a high plank position. As we inhale, let's shift the body weight forwards, and then as we exhale, let's press back through the heels. So inhale, we shift the body weight forwards, and then exhale, we press back. Let's do 3 more. Breathing in to come forwards, and breathing out to come back. Last 2. And then on this last one, let's come forward, squeeze the inner thighs, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Pedaling out through your feet. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then open the mouth, sigh the breath out. Nice, so as we inhale, let's reach the right leg high, bend the knee and open the hip. And then as you exhale, draw the knee towards the nose and place your foot in between your hands. Inhale, reach the arms up, find a high lunge. And then as we exhale, back heel comes down, arms open wide, warrior 2. Inhale here, and then as we exhale, reach the right arm forward, flip the palm and reverse your warrior. Right arm travels up, over and behind, and maybe you take your gaze up with it. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale. Let's bring the right hand down inside of the right foot as we reach the left arm all the way forwards, up and towards the front of the mat, trying to rotate that left shoulder to the wall behind you. Nice, take a deep breath in here. If this is too much, you can always bring your right forearm on your right thigh. Wherever you are, take a breath, and then slowly let's windmill the arms down towards the mat, releasing the left hand down, lifting left heel, and then reaching the right arm up towards the sky, finding an easy twist. It's never easy, but that's just what it's called. Take a deep breath in wherever you are, and then slowly come onto the edge of that left foot and heel toe your right foot to the middle of the mat before you step the right foot to meet the left foot at the back of the mat to find a side plank. In your side plank, maybe you want to reach the right arm over your right ear, and let's just hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then on 1, return the right hand down and lift your hips high once again, downward facing dog. Let's do the same on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg high, bend the knee and open the hip. As you exhale, draw the knee towards the nose, placing the foot in between the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up, finding your balance, and then exhale, back heel down, arms open wide, warrior 2. Inhale, flip the left palm, reach it forwards. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Take a deep breath in here, and then exhale, the left hand travels down, right arm reaches up. Again, if you want option to bring the left forearm on the left thigh. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in, and maybe you open the mouth and sigh the breath out. One more time, take a deep breath in here. And then as we exhale, the hands travel down towards the mat and we lift the back heel. Pressing the right hand down, and this time peeling the left arm all the way up towards the ceiling, easy twist. Again, option, we stay here. Or maybe you want to release the left hand down to the mat and control as you step the left foot to meet the right foot towards the back of the mat, finding a side plank. Option 1, keep that left arm raised. Option 2, maybe you reach the left arm alongside the left ear, holding for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and on 1, returning the left hand down. There's no rush, finding your plank pose, and let's move through our first chaturanga. So from here, press hands actively into the floor, shift the shoulders forward, and then elbows bend halfway down. Inhale, lift up through your chest, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then sigh the breath out. 2 more times, deep breath in, and sigh the breath out. 1 more time, deep breath in, and sigh the breath out. And then from here, bend your knees. As you exhale, look forwards, walk or step to the back of your wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, look forwards, and then exhale, fold. Root to rise, press your feet down, reach your arms up, gaze to your thumbs, and exhale, hands to your chest at heart center. Inhale again, arms reach up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, plant your hands down and step back, finding your high plank pose. Nice. Let's inhale, shift the weight forwards, and exhale, draw it back. Just 5 more. Now you know what we're doing. Really try to focus on pressing the weight into the hands so you're pushing the ground away from you. Let's do 3. Let's do 2, really wakening up that deep inner fire. Let's do last 1, and then hips go high, downward facing dog. Inhale this time, right leg lifts, bend the knee and open the hip. And then as you exhale, draw the right knee towards the right elbow, shifting the shoulders just beyond the wrists. Inhale, right leg lifts high, and then exhale, shift forwards, drawing right knee to right elbow. Last time, inhale, right leg lifts high, and as you exhale, draw the knee towards the nose and place the foot in between the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up nice and high. Exhale, back heel down, arms open wide, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your right palm forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Deep breath in here. Exhale, side angle. Right hand comes down inside of the right foot, left arm lifts up. Or, as before, right forearm on the thigh. This time, reach the left arm forwards wherever you are. And maybe you want to extend the right arm as well, like you're holding an imaginary beach ball over your head. Holding here for 3, keeping a smile on your face for 2, and then on 1, let's bring the hands down towards the mat. Lift the back heel. Heel toe the right foot a little bit to the right so you've got more space. And then left hand down as we reach right arm up, easy twist. Now something to watch here is that as you reach the right arm up, you're not twisting the toes of the left foot. So try to keep all 5 toes of the left foot firmly on the mat as you continue to extend that right arm up. Again, option 1, we stay here. Option 2, heel toe the right foot to the middle and then come onto the edge of the left foot to be able to step the right foot either to a stacked or staggered position in your side plank. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Maybe reaching the right arm forwards. One more deep breath in. As we exhale, right hand comes down. Let's find our high plank and move through that chaturanga, breathing in to lift up through the chest, breathing out, downward facing dog. Inhale, we lift the left leg high, bend the knee and open the hip. Exhale, we shift forwards, bringing the left knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Last time, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee towards the nose, and then place the foot in between the hands. Inhale, we reach the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, back, heel down, arms open wide, warrior 2. Inhale, flip the left palm, reach it forwards. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale for a breath. Exhale, left forearm on the thigh, right arm over the ear, or maybe you extend the right or left hand down. Option 1, option 2, let's reach the arms by the ears, keeping that left knee stacked above the left ankle, so you've got that ankle-knee alignment. Let's take one more deep breath here. And then as we exhale, hands come down. Lift your back heel, heel toe the left foot to the left side. The right hand presses down as the left arm this time peels upwards. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, heel toe the left foot to the middle. Come onto the edge of the right foot and step your left foot towards the back of the mat. Side plank here, maybe reaching the left arm over your left ear. Let's hold for 5. Let's hold for 4. Keep breathing for 3, for 2, and on 1, return the left hand down. Let's move with control, elbows bend halfway down. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from your downward facing dog, just come down to your knees, bring your big toes together to touch, and send your hips back towards your heels for a well-deserved moment of pause. Whether you're taking in a child's pose in an active way with the fingers on the mat as I am, or with the forehead resting and the palms resting and the forearms resting, it is entirely up to you. Just take a moment to recover your breath and slow down that inner fire that we've built through our breath and our movement combined. Deep breath in and releasing breath out. Really nice, everyone. Let's take a final breath here. And then slowly from here, let's come back onto our hands and our knees. And we'll just bring ourselves back into our downward facing dog. And from our downward facing dog, we'll drop the forearms down, so you might need to bring your arms a little bit closer to you, or your hands, and then we'll walk our feet in as far as feels comfortable for our dolphin pose. Dolphin pose is very good for building upper body strength. Maybe if you wanted to start to build on any inversions, it's really helpful. But wherever you are, just meet yourself where you're at today. Let's take 2 more breaths here. You'll really feel it in the backs of the shoulders and the tops of the shoulders, I'm sure. And then let's release the knees once again and find our way into our child's pose. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Nice. From here, one more time, come into your downward facing dog. And let's inhale, lift the right knee, bend the right knee. And then as we exhale, let's set up for a pigeon pose on that right side. Inhale, let's lengthen through the spine. And then as we exhale, let's bring the forearms down if that feels comfortable. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. On your next deep breath in, let's tuck the back toes of that left knee and lift the left knee off the floor. Let's once again bring the forearms down and lift the body so that we can step that right leg back and find our forearm plank once again. From our forearm plank, let's bring the feet together and then let's dip to the left, back through center and over to the right, just for 10. So really trying to work with those oblique muscles now and stabilize yourself as you move over to the left, almost like an arc or a rainbow, and over to the right. Breathing into the left, exhale to the right. Let's go for 5, for 4, for 3. If your feet move around like mine, do not worry. For 2. And last one. And then let's lift the hips high, walk the feet forwards again. Dolphin pose. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. This class is definitely testing my inner fire as well. Let's take one final breath. Release the knees down. Child's pose. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And I'm also reminded as I guide you through this class that often it's when we move more slowly, it's more challenging. I really find that. Do you find that too? I find that. Let's take one more deep breath here. Because we've got at least today 2 sides of the body, let's do the same on the other side. So last time, finding our downward facing dog, let's lift the left leg high, bend the knee and open the hip. As we exhale, let's set up for a pigeon pose on that left side, extending the right leg back. A nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, fold over that leg. Bowing the head to release the back of the neck. And just taking a few breaths here. Let's take one more deep breath in. And then as we exhale, this time you'll be glad to know we're just going to come onto that left glute. And we'll bring the right leg around to the front of the mat. Bending your knees, bringing your hands to the back of your thighs. Lifting up through your chest, drawing your shoulders back and down. And then let's bring one leg to tabletop. And then exhale, bring the other leg to tabletop, finding a supported boat pose. So you are, let's take 3 breaths here. Deep breath in for 1. Deep breath in for 2. This was option 2, I forgot. And last, deep breath in for 3, wherever you are, deep breath. And then as we exhale, let's find that low boat just for 5. Nearly there for 4, for 3, for 2, and on 1, I'm really doing it with you. Release. Take a moment just to arrive on your back, on your mat. Let the back sink into the ground. Let the back sink into the floor. Maybe close your eyes. Bring your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your belly. And let's just take some breaths. Let's breathe into the belly, into the right hand. So really actively move the right hand away from the center of the body. And then our next breath, let's breathe into the left hand and move the left hand away from the center of the body. So breathing into the right hand and then breathing into the left hand. And just notice how when you take your awareness to the space in which you want to breathe into, the area of the body expands with that breath. Breathing into the right hand, breathing into the left hand. And as we come to ground and slow down a little bit more on our mats, we can gently leave the hands aside. We'll finish today with a twist, so let's just bend the knees and wrap the right leg around the left leg, moving the hips a little bit to the right and gently taking the knees down towards the left. Any clicks or pops are very normal and natural. Maybe you take your gaze over to your right for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then slowly, when you're ready, coming back through to center, and we'll unravel the legs and do the same on the other side. The left leg now crosses over the right. Move your hips a little bit to the left and then gently roll your knees down to the right, taking your gaze over to that left shoulder. One more deep breath in here. And then slowly coming back through to center, hugging your knees into your chest, taking a gentle rock from left to right, massaging your spine, your back. And then bringing your hands underneath your thighs, and we'll take a gentle rock and roll up and down the length of the mat until we find once again a comfortable seat on our mats. And let's all join together by closing our eyes, by resting our gaze down if we don't want to close our eyes, and allowing the fingers and the thumbs to join together in Gyan Mudra once again, allowing all the movement and breath, the intention to solidify within the body. Maybe gently or silently thanking your body for moving in this way for you. As we close our practice together, bringing the hands together at heart center, bowing the head towards the hands in gratitude and thanks. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whenever you're practicing. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.